up, everybody? Welcome back to simulating 20 years on NASCAR Thunder 2003. It's your boy JK, and we are, as of recording this, 2 subscribers away from 200. I am super stoked. I'm running a little behind. It is going to be 10:30 by the time I go to edit episode 16. So 16 and 17 should have come out today on the 12th. I just want to get through this as quick as possible and give you guys time. There is going to be a link to a Google Doc, not a Google Doc, but a whatever it's called, a voting sheet, a poll, Google form. It's going to be down in the description. Feel free to fill that out, and we're going to do an award show for the conclusion of episode 20 at the end of the last season. So yeah, if you guys have been enjoying this, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, tell a friend, comment something. We are so close to 200. I'm pumped. I think we're on a good pace. My goal is 500 by the end of the year, and I think, like, realistically, we can get there. I'm going to have to figure out... I'm switching jobs right now, so I'm going to have to figure out how to make all of this work with the new job. But until then, I'm going to be starting the 2000 sim here shortly, that way, and get a couple episodes of that ready to go. That way I can upload them and not really miss anything the next couple weeks. But yeah, it's 2018. Dale Jr. won the championship last year. First person to win 10 races since 2004. Not the most dominant season top 5 wise, but 33 top 10s is nuts. 5.2 average finish. One of the questions in the forum is going to be who had the most dominant season. I think 2017 Dale Jr. recency bias wise is it. Better average finish than 2004 Dale Jarrett. But none of that matters right now. Everything could change here in 2018. So make sure to strap in, grab something to drink. Make sure you share the link with your friends. This is probably coming out later this afternoon. So yeah, let's get it on. 2018, Jerry Nadeau shocked the world and won the Daytona 500 last year. So let's see who's going to do it in 2018. Oh, tough break. Early season DNFs for Coy Gibbs, Mike McLaughlin. Hopefully, Ricky Craven's not here. 3.8 second margin of victory. Craven did not DNF. The hope is alive. And it's killed. Matt Kenseth wins his first Daytona 500 of the simulation. I think he had 2 in real life. I think it was 2. He won a rain short and one in like 09. I think he won another one. Dale Jr. finishes in second. Does not lead a lap. Kenseth led 111 laps. Good Lord. Jeff and Ward Burton 3rd and 4th. Kevin Harvick in 5th. Michael Waltrip, Brian Vickers, Johnny Sauter, Tony Stewart, and Jeff Green, your top 10. Jeremy Mayfield just outside in 11th. Not a bad start here to 2018. Is it going to be Kenseth's year? Is he going to stop the last 2 years of domination by Dale Jr.? I don't know. Oh my gosh, Kenseth DNF'd. Okay, 5.2 second margin of victory. And look at me saying Kenseth hasn't won a Daytona 500. Literally won it 2 years ago. So that's fine. Kenseth DNFs. Harrison Burton DNFs. Brian Vickers down there with a DNF. Also, Coy Gibbs back-to-back DNFs to start the year. Good Lord. Oh, Kevin Harvick. Is it the year of Kevin Harvick? I don't know. 156 laps led. I do know that. Jimmy Johnson finishes in 2nd. Tony Stewart in 3rd. Dale Jr. in 4th. Jeff Burton in 5th. Bobby Labonte. Shane Hall with a top 10. Fuck you, Shane Hall. Tim Sauter with the top 10. Mike McLaughlin and Johnny Sauter. Ricky Craven there in 11th. Starting his championship charge. No Jay Sauter. Again, of course, ruining the all Sauters in the top 10 deal, but nothing I can do about it. Harvick picks up an early win here in 2018. Oh my gosh. Vickers DNF. Johnny Sauter also DNFs. Vickers started 3rd. That's incredible. Man, tough to see Johnny Sauter. I had him pegged to win a championship in, I think it's going to be 19, 20, or 21, but I don't think with this early of a DNF this season, don't think it's going to be this year. 3.3 second margin of victory. Whoa, Harvick back to back leads 216 laps at Atlanta. Ooh, baby. Dale Jr. finishes second. Kurt Busch, good to see you up here finishing in third. Bobby Labonte, Johnny Benson with a top 5. Jamie McMurray with a top 10. Let's go. Ward Burton, Matt Kenseth, Tony Stewart, and Jeff Burton round out the top 10. Kyle Petty in 11th. It has been so long since I've seen Jamie McMurray up here. Oh, it warms the soul. It warms the soul. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Dale Jr., DNF. Not good. Not good at all. Oh, boy. John Andretti also DNFs, along with Mike McLaughlin. Tough year for McLaughlin to start the year. Johnny Sauter. Oh, 4/10 of a second over Kurt Busch at Darlington. We got a close finish at Darlington with Kurt Busch. Come on. That's awesome. Tony Stewart finishes in third. Rick Edwards in fourth. Kyle Petty in fifth, of all people. Kenseth in sixth. Harvick down in seventh. Jeff Green, Dan Pardis, Jimmy Johnson, your top 10. Also, talking about cult heroes, speaking on Jamie McMurray, shout out Michael Lambert, still rooting on Chad Chaffin. We need a Chad Chaffin W. We do. We just need a Chad Chaffin W. That's how the world works. It needs to happen. Almost 6 seconds is the margin of victory. I feel like I'm talking quiet. My girlfriend has grad school today, but she's on Zoom, so she's literally in the living room in class while I'm doing this. So hopefully I'm coming through loud enough for everybody. Jay Sauter, DNFs. Eli Gold, first time seeing him in the 6-car DNFing. The trend continues for the 6-car. Jeff Burton wins at Bristol. Kenseth started on the pole. Holy shit, he led 486 laps. Jeff Burton only left 14 laps for other people to lead. Kenseth in second. Sauter in third. Tony Stewart, Kevin Harvick, Dale Jr., Kurt Busch, Bobby Labonte, Mike McLaughlin, and Brian Vickers, your top 10. First check of the points. I do not know who the points leader is going to be. It is the Bakersfield Basher. Kevin Harvick, your points leader, by 47 points over Jeff Burton. Tony Stewart, 55 points back in third. Dale Jr. in fourth. No wins on the year. Only 115 points back after a DNF. That's crazy. Kurt Busch in fifth. Kenseth only 128 points back after, I believe, 2 DNFs? I don't think that's right. Definitely 1, maybe 2. I'm not sure. Johnny Sauter, 161 back in 7th. It's possible. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it's possible. Oh, could you imagine if Harvick came in here and just flipped the whole deal on its head? We've only had 4. We've had 4 championship winners. We've had Dale Jr., Dale Jarrett, Jeff Gordon, and Matt Kenseth. I would like to see a 5th. It would be nice. Oh, no. Johnny Benson started on the pole and DNF'd. No way. I see Ricky Craven, too. Ah, dang it, dude. And Scott Wimmer, cult hero Scott Wimmer. 4.3 second margin of victory. Jeff Burton, 179 laps. Holy hell, Harvick led a lot of laps too. Jeff Burton with the win here at Martinsville by 4.3 seconds over Dale Jr. Kevin Harvick finishes in third. Kurt Busch, Ward Burton, Tony Stewart, J-Mac. Another top 10 for J-Mac. Let's go. Kenseth in 8th, Jay Sauter in 9th, and Steve Park in 10th. If I feel like we get Tim and Johnny and Jay is nowhere to be found, or we get Jay in the top 10, I don't understand why we can't have it all. Why we can't just have it all. Oh, 6.7 second margin of victory. Eli Gold, DNF. McLaughlin, J-Mac, and Jerry Nadeau all DNF also. J-Mac was having a good run, couple of top 10s, but don't see that much out of the 16 car. Oh, damn it. Jeff Burton wins at Talladega. Kurt Busch finishes in second. Roush has the super speedways figured out. Chad Chaffin was so close. I would have lost it. I would have absolutely lost it. Chad Chaffin finishes in third. Kenseth finishes in fourth. Dan Pardis in fifth. All right. Bobby Labonte, Harvick, Ashton Lewis Jr., Jay Sauter, and Johnny Sauter, no Tim Sauter, Jr. down in 11th. Oh, man, we were so close. I would have been the biggest Chad Chaffin fan if that had happened. I guarantee you, I would have been massive Chad Chaffin fan. Oh, no. Harvick DNFs after starting 8th. Thankfully, I guess not thankfully, didn't lead any laps. 3-second margin of victory. Oh, no. Dale Jr. wins at Texas. Only led 90 laps. Johnny Sauter comes home in 2nd. Kenseth finishes in 3rd. Bobby Labonte, Ward Burton, Jeff Green in 6th. Tony Stewart 7th. Jeff Burton 8th. Jimmy Johnson and Robbie Gordon with a top 10. Oh, crushing for Harvick to DNF there. Oh, man. That sucks. Hey, how about that? No DNFs at Las Vegas. Too bad we didn't have that the last race. 3.9, we'll call it 4-second margin of victory. Harrison Burton getting outrun by fantasy drivers. Nothing new there. Dale Jr. wins at Las Vegas, leads 227 laps. Tony Stewart finishes in 2nd. A good run. Tony Stewart really solid early here in the season. Harvick bounces back with a top 5. Ryan Newman finds himself in the top 5. Bobby Labonte comes home in 5th. Brian Vickers the bust with a top 10. Matt Kenseth in 7th. Jeff Burton 8th. Chad Chaffin another top 10 in 9th. And Jay Sauter in 10th. We just need positive vibes. Positive vibes towards Chad Chaffin. Positive vibes. Well, nothing new. Eli Gold DNFs. The 6 car is cursed, I'm convinced. 2.2 second margin of victory. Dale Jr. Oh my god. Dale Jr. wins, leads 117 laps. Not that crazy. Kenseth finishes in 2nd. Tony Stewart finishes 3rd. Jay Sauter finishes 4th. We have a shot at it. We have a shot at it. But also, Ricky Craven finishes in 5th. That's like 5 straight years with a top 5 for Ricky Craven. Harvick in 6th. Jeff Burton, Kurt Busch, Johnny Benson, Bobby Labonte. The curse continues of Jay finishing in the top 10, and Tim and Johnny can't do anything when he does. Oh, man. That's frustrating. And as is tradition, just before the Pontiac Excitement 400, we are going to look at the standings. Okay. Jeff Burton is your points leader with 3 wins on the year. Average finish of 5.5, 9 top 10s, 5 top 5s for Jeff Burton, NBC's best color commentator at this point, I think. Only because this guy, Dale Jr., no longer there. He is 3 wins away from tying his father. 7 top 5s, 8 top 10s, 6.9 average finish. Nice. Tony Stewart down in 3rd. Surprising he's down in 3rd. He has the same amount of top 5s and top 10s as Jeff Burton. 6.3 average finish, and he's 75 points back. That's crazy. Harvick, the DNF, killed him. Well, it didn't really kill him, but 2 wins on the season, 6 top 5s, 9 top 10s, also nice. 8.1 average finish, yeah. Man, that DNF hurt. He is the points leader still if he didn't DNF. Kenseth in 5th, clawing his way back. Sauter, a long ways back. Jimmy Johnson in 10th in points still. Ward Burton top 10 in points. What the fuck? He has not even sniffed the top 10 in points ever in the simulation. What the hell? Doesn't he have a win? He did. He's won a couple races. He has not won in a long time. Holy shit. I don't even know what to think. Johnny Benson, Jay Sauter, okay, 14th in points. J-Mac, 19th in points. 2 top 10s on the year. It's the first time he's gotten a top 10 in, Jesus, a long time. But the last time he had 2 top 10s in a season, he won a race. Just saying. I am just saying. All the way up to 19th. He hasn't been top 20 in points ever. Yikes. Oh, no. We're not going to get a Chad Chaffin win this time. He DNFs along with Jimmy Johnson, Jerry Nadeau, and Matt Kenseth. Oh, no. 7.5 second margin of victory. Number 74 for Dale Jr. Leads 186 laps. Tony Stewart finishes in 2nd. Jeff Burton, Harvick, and Kurt Busch, your top 10. Or top 5, excuse me. Bobby Labonte, Ryan Newman, Mike McLaughlin, good to see you. Ricky Craven, yes. Ashton Lewis Jr. I said this for a long time. Ashton Lewis Jr. was finishing top 10, top 5 a lot, like kind of like Craven is right now, where it's just like he's sprinkling them in, and then he won a race. Yeah, Craven, hello, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Ricky Craven's gonna win a race, and I'm gonna freak. Coke 600 time. Dale Jr. has won the last 2, and then obviously gone on to win the championship. Has anybody else actually done that? No, 2004 Dale Jarrett is the only other person to have won the Coke 600 and the championship in the same year. That's cool. Interesting. Nice little nugget for you. But yeah, Coke 600, it's been exciting. It's also had a, 25-second margin of victory. What are we going to get? Let's find out. I don't know. Okay, we're going to get 0 DNFs, a fantasy driver starting on the pole, 5.9 second margin of victory. Dale Jesus. Dale Jesus. Yeah, close enough. Dale Jr. wins his 3rd straight Coke 600. He has 4 of them. He has 4 of them bitches. Jesus, man. Jimmy Johnson finishes 2nd. He finished good last year here, too. That would have been good. That would have been very popular. Jimmy Johnson winning a Coke 600. Again, another place he was really good at in the mid to late 2000s. He was really good at Charlotte. The Lowe's team owned Lowe's Motor Speedway. Matt Kenseth finishes in 3rd. Ashton Lewis Jr. in 4th. Jeff Burton, Bobby Labonte, Kurt Busch, Ryan Newman, Tony Stewart, and Johnny Sauter, your top 10. I do not see Harvick anywhere. He's in 12th. I was going to say it really doesn't matter. Dale Jr. on the warpath. That's win number 75. 74. 75. I probably said it when he won. I'm going to go double check just to make sure. 8.4 second margin of victory. A lot of DNFs. We're going to have to scroll a little bit. Jimmy Johnson DNFs, Dan Pardis DNFs. Jimmy Johnson started on the pole. Okay. That was Dale Jr.'s 75th win, by the way. He won 74 at Richmond, 75 at the Coke 600. Imagine if he wins 76 here and then doesn't win until we get to Daytona and wins the Pepsi 400 for his 77th win to pass his father. That'd be pretty fucking cool. No, Jeff Burton. Close enough. Jeff Burton wins Dover. Leads 389 laps. Sure, whatever. Don't care anymore. He started 21st. He made it to the front in 11 laps, led the rest of the way. Kurt Busch finishes in 2nd. Dale Jr. finishes 3rd. Newman finishes in 4th. Harvick in 5th. Tony Stewart, Johnny Benson, Bobby Labonte, Coy Gibbs with the top 10. Hell yeah. And Mike McLaughlin. Hell yeah. Jay Sauter just outside the bust in 12th. Yeah. Is he the biggest disappointment in this whole thing? I don't know. I'm going to leave that up to you guys. Again, there's going to be a Google form in the description. Go fill it out. 9.3 second margin of victory at Pocono. A lot of DNFs. Kenseth's one of them. Coy Gibbs, the bust. Vickers, Viz, the bust. Also, all DNFing. 9.3 second margin of victory. Oh, he has tied him. Junior, 76 wins on the career. I need to go check and see what he starts with. I wish I knew how many races each person won. I should have paid more attention. Damn it. Dale Jr. dominates Pocono. Leads 112 laps. Robbie Gordon finishes 2nd. All right. Johnny J. Sauters, 3rd and 4th. Fucking Scott Wimmer with a top 5. Yes. Dan Pardis with a 6th. What the? This top 10's on crack. Jeff Burton. Yes, finally. Pocono delivers. I don't hate you anymore. Tim Sauter with a top 10. All the Sauters in the top 10. Let's go. Jeremy Mayfield in 9th. Michael Waltrip in 10th. Yo. yo. That's awesome. Hell yes. And we got Scott Wimmer in the top 10. The only way it could have been better is if Jamie McMurray had been in the top 10. Or 1. That would have been nuts, too. I'd have been okay with that. Oh, Jay Sauter. Oh, there's me, Jay, Jay Sauter, Jimmy Johnson, Johnny Benson, DNFs. 4/10 of a second margin of victory. Dale Jr. DNF'd. Is it Chad Chaffin's time to shine? No, but it's hard. It's not Harvick, you idiot. Oh my God, it's Ryan Newman. Yes. I don't remember the last time we saw him win. Ryan Newman wins Night Michigan. It's a crown jewel. It's a fucking crown jewel. I don't care what you say. Kenseth finishes in second. Mike McLaughlin with the top 5. Ashton Lewis Jr. with the top 5. Harvick finishes in 5th. That's going to help him get back in the championship hunt. Bobby Labonte in 6th. Mikey in 7th. Dan Pardis, why, in 8th. Ward Burton started on the pole and finished 9th. And Johnny Sauter with a top 10. Fucking yes, Ryan Newman. Let's fucking go. I want to make him the thumbnail of one of these. I don't know why. I was a big Ryan Newman fan back in the day. Jimmy was my guy, but like I loved the Alltel 12. My grandpa also owned an Alltel store for a while. My mom had the Ryan Newman flip phone, if you're old enough to remember those. My mom had one of them. Coolest fucking thing ever, by the way. And what better time to check the standings than now? Wow. Okay, Jeff Burton is your leader. Dale Jr. only 42 points back after a DNF. That's crazy. Tony Stewart and Kevin Harvick, 130 points back. They're separated by 2 points. Kurt Busch is in 5th. Kenseth all the way down in 6th. And I want... Stop being shit, Harvick. Just stop. 8.1 average finish. That's pretty good. What's Junior's average finish? I'm curious. 7.9. 11 top 5s and 12 top 10s. Jesus. 6 wins already. We are literally almost to the halfway point. He might win 13 races. Burton has 4 wins on the year. 5.9 average finish is pretty good. This is probably the best Jeff Burton's done. He's on a really good pace. He's on pace for like 26 top 10s. We're not to halfway yet, but he's on pace for about 26 top 10s and 16 top 5s. I don't know how many more wins he'll get, but that's kind of what he's pacing for, which is pretty good. I don't know if it's championship good, but average finish of 5.9 is. So, ooh, it's going to be interesting. No! Jamie McMurray starts 2nd and DNFs at Sonoma. Ashton Lewis Jr. starts 6th and DNFs 5.4 second margin of victory. If Chad Chaffin is going to win a race, it's going to be Night and Finion, or it is going to be the Daytona Road Course. It just has to be. Oh my God. It's Dale Jr. Dale fucking Jr. He passes his dad, Dale Sr., with 77 career wins, leads 88 of 110 laps after starting 40th. Okay, yeah, sure. Tony Stewart finishes in 2nd. Harvick finishes 3rd. Good finish for those guys. Eli Gold with a top 5. Okay. Jeff Burton in 5th. Coy Gibbs, Jeff Green, Matt Kenseth, Johnny Sauter, Rick Edwards, Jimmy Johnson down in 11th. There must have been chaos with all these guys that did not start anywhere near the top 10 finishing in the top 10, and then the one guy that did start in the top 10 finished 11th. Sure. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Whoa. 0.3 of a second, the margin of victory. I just realized Dale Jr. I almost prophesized when he would win his 77th race. I was 1 off. No cautions at Daytona. 0.3 of a second, the margin of victory. Come on, Chad Chaffin. No, it's Bobby Labonte. Just beats Kevin Harvick barely. How's it feel, Harvick? You're on the other end of a close finish at Daytona, you prick. I almost said Mark Martin. Eli Gold finishes in 3rd. He's starting to pick it up. Not bad. Mike McLaughlin finishes in 4th. Ryan Newman in 5th. Tim Sauter in 6th after starting on the pole. Matt Kenseth, Tony Stewart, Jeff Burton, Dale Jr. down in 10th. The points are going to be interesting. I think it might get interesting. I don't know. I hope it does. I hope it stays interesting. It's been interesting. End of the night swing into the Daytona, 0.4 of a second. The margin of victory of the season has been nuts. We did not finish last of the runners for the first time ever, I think. Steve Park DNF'd. Mayfield DNF'd. Bobby Labonte beats Jeff Burton. Oh, I was hoping it was going to be Chad Chaffin. I really was. 89 laps led. Burton finishes in second. Brian Vickers in third. Maybe not a bust. I don't know. He's still a bust. Kurt Busch in fourth. Ryan Newman in fifth. Ricky Craven in sixth. Johnny Sauter, Dale Jr., Johnny Benson, Ashton Lewis Jr. How bad? Where's Chad? Chad, where are you? Chad. Oh no. Chad. 35th. He started on the pole, bro. Oh, Chad Chaffin, you had a chance to make magic. He had a chance. He started on the pole. I'm heartbroken. Absolutely heartbroken. Harvick, no. DNF. 1.8 second margin of victory at the beach. Kyle Petty DNFs. Ryan Newman DNFs. Johnny Benson DNFs. No. No, no, no. I don't even want to flip the results tab. Oh, man. RIP to Harvick's championship hunt. Kenseth wins at Daytona Beach. Jeff Burton actually led the most laps. Tony Stewart finishes in third. Jimmy Johnson's in fourth. Brian Vickers a top five again. Johnny Sauter. Sasha Soares. Soares? I think it's Soares. In seventh. Kurt Busch in eighth. Bobby Labonte, Dan Pardis, your top 10. I did not see Dale Jr. anywhere, did he? He did not DNF, though. I really don't know. I don't know. I think Jeff Burton's going to be the points leader still. Stewart's been good. Can he just rip off a couple of wins? Maybe? I don't know. Well, no cautions. No DNFs at Chicagoland. J-Mac finishes 39th. He started 14th. That would have been incredible. I would have been hyped. 1.7 second margin of victory. Oh, boy. Oh, wow. Okay. Give me 1 second. Tony Stewart, winner. I just said he needed to rip off some wins. He wins. Jeff Burton going to get the 10 bonus points, so Tony's only going to gain 15 points on him, but that's fine. Kurt Busch finishes in second. Hell yeah, Kurt Busch. Jeff Burton finishes third. Johnny Sauter finishes in fourth after qualifying 42nd. Okay. Chad Chaffin, another top 10. Not just a top 10, it's a top 5. He's getting close. Dale Jr. in sixth. Harvick bounces back to seventh. Bobby Labonte, Jimmy Johnson, Michael Waltrip, your top 10. Chad, we need you, buddy. We need you. Be the savior. Oh, I did not hype up the Brickyard. The Brickyard's been... It's been exciting the last 2 years. Tony Stewart, Kevin Harvick, your last 2 winners. Tim Sauter, DNFs. Fuck you, Shane Hall. He's the new scapegoat, I guess. I just take all my anger out on Shane Hall. 2.7 second margin of victory. Yo, back-to-back. Harvick wins at the Brickyard. Does not lead the most laps. Bobby Labonte does, but that also keeps an extra 5 bonus points away from Jeff Burton, who finishes third. Bobby Labonte finishes second. Needed that to be Tony Stewart. Jeff Burton in third. Ward Burton in fourth. Johnny Sauter in fifth. Vickers in sixth, actually having a decent year. Eli Gold in seventh. Jeremy Mayfield, Tony Stewart, Kyle Petty. What the fuck is Kyle Petty doing in the top 10? Dale Jr. down in 11th. Huh. All right. Harvick bouncing back. His second straight Brickyard win. He did that in 2019 and 2020 in real life as well. It's not enough. He needs a lot of help. Where's Kenseth at? Did I not see? I did not see Kenseth. Oh, God. Kenseth, rough day at the office. Chad Chaffin actually finished 14th. Oh, man. I hope he does it. Oh, my God. Jeff Burton DNFs at Watkins Glen. 3.0 second margin of victory. Oh, my God. Elliott Sadler and Kyle Petty. Not anywhere close. Not anywhere close. I really, like, low-key in the back of my mind, have been thinking for a while now, Kyle Petty might win a fucking road course. He might just fuck around and win a road course. There's enough shock winners at road courses. It may happen. Whoa! No way! Tim Sauter? I literally just said I just said it. Tim Sauter wins. 34 laps led. Gets the 10 bonus points. Kevin Harvick finishes second. That would have been huge for Harvick to win that. Bobby Labonte in third. Brian Vickers, Mike McLaughlin, Jimmy Johnson, Steve Park, Eli Gold, J-Mac with a top 10, and Dan Pardis with a top 10. I do not see Chad Chaffin in 16th. I want it so bad. Ricky Craven finishes 23rd. No. Where? Oh my God, Dale Jr. Where's Kenseth? Oh my God, Kenseth. Jeff Burton, DNF. Oh my God, hold on a second. Who is going to be the points leader? I guess the question really is, how big was Jeff Burton's lead? Tony Stewart, good God. Rough for the top, like, 4 in points, except for Harvick. I couldn't bear not knowing, and I'm extremely disappointed. I'm so disappointed. Jeff Burton leads by almost a full race over Harvick. Dale Jr. is 138 points back. Stewart's 216 points back. My disappointment is immeasurable. Man. Come on, boys. I mean, I don't hate Jeff Burton winning a championship, but, like, wrong Roush driver. Am I right? 4.5 second margin of victory. Mayfield, Wimmer, and Nadeau all DNF. Tough. Tony Stewart. Starting the comeback now. Probably, God dang, Jeff Burton leads so many laps. Tony Stewart wins at Michigan. Dale Jr. in a distant second. Jeff Burton finishes third. Tim Sauter finishes fourth. Kevin Harvick in fifth. Johnny Andretti, Dan Pardis, Bobby Labonte, Johnny Sauter, and Sasha Soares. J-Mac with an 11th. Oh, man. I wish he wasn't so far back. Yeah, Tony and Harvick, get it together, boys. Come on. Consistency. Sharpie 500 time. Mark Martin won it last year in his final season, which was good to see. But I don't like the fact that, like, 2 of the last 3 people that have won the Bristol Night Race have retired. So I don't know. We need something big to happen here. I don't know what it is I need to happen here, but I need something big. I need a Chad Chaffin win or something fucking crazy. I'm rooting so hard for Chad Chaffin now. I can't believe it. I am so easily persuaded. Oh, man. Oh, man. 1.3 second margin of victory. Tony Stewart, Jamie McMurray. Tony Stewart started on the pole. McMurray started second, DNFs. Jeff Burton, DNFs. Harvick, DNFs. They're just going to hand it right back to Dale Jr. Kurt fucking Busch. Yes. Yes, dude. Come on. Kurt Busch wins. Dale Jr. dominates and finishes second. Kenseth finishes in third. If you could see how big my smile is right now, I'm so happy Kurt Busch won a Bristol Night Race in this. Kenseth finishes third. Jimmy Johnson and Bobby Labonte, 4th and 5th. Michael Waltrip, Ryan Newman, Coy Gibbs, Ward Burton, and Jeff Green, your top 10. Not a super duper shock winner, but surprising. I'll say it's surprising. Mountain Dew Southern 500 2018. Johnny Sauter won it last year. Johnny Sauter has won a race this year, I think. I don't even remember now. I don't know. Oh, man. There's been so many DNFs this year. I don't know what to name this episode. The year of the DNF, maybe? I don't know. I'll figure something out. Johnny Sauter won it last year. Maybe he goes back to back. Who knows? Let's find out. No, oh my God. Okay. Ricky Craven DNFs. That makes me sad. 4/10 of a second margin of victory. That makes me happy. Craven DNFing breaks my heart. Man, that sucks. Robbie Gordon DNFs. That kind of makes me happy. Oh, Tony Stewart, dog. Tony freaking Stewart wins. Oh my God. Tony Stewart wins the Southern 500. Has he done that yet? He's won a couple of different crown jewels. Not the Southern 500. It was Harvick. Harvick won it. I couldn't remember if it was him or Harvick really early in the sim. It was Kevin Harvick at Darlington. Ryan Newman finishes in second. He was on the charge. Brian Vickers finishes in third. Okay. Bobby Labonte in fourth. Kurt Busch in fifth. Dale Jr., Tim Sauter, Jimmy Johnson, Chad Chaffin in 9th. Come on, bro. You're so close. Matt Kenseth in 10th. I feel like I'm cheering for Ashton Lewis Jr. again to win a race. That's how I feel. When I was like, he's close. He's going to do it. Chad Chaffin starting to just ramp it up a little bit. I love it. I want to see it. I want to see it now. But Tony Stewart, Southern 500 winner. Hell yeah. I don't know. The points are probably still very bad for him, but... And Harvick. God dang, Harvick. Yeah, they're just kind of giving it to Junior on a platter now. Points check. Points check. It is... Wow, that is close. Junior, the points leader, 7 wins on the year. 8.4 average finish. Eesh. He's been dominant in the sense of wins, but he is not in average finish. It's kind of crazy. If he top 10s the last, like, 10 races of the year, he's going to end up with 29, and he's not going to get 30 for the first time since 2015, which is wild to think. Jeff Burton is in second, has not won a race in a while. 8.7 average finish after a DNF in this last little stretch. Stewart, 186 back. Harvick, 189 back. If these top 2 DNF for any reason, these two are right back in it. They're still a full race basically behind Jeff Burton, but if they both DNF, it is a 4-horse race. I am not going to lie. I saw Burton and I immediately looked to see if it was a 99. It's not. It's Ward. 4.5 second margin of victory. Oh my God, Dale Jr. DNF'd. I wish it was Jeff Burton now. Chad Chaffin also DNFs. Hate to see it. Nope, Jeff Burton wins the race. The worst possible result if you're a Dale Jr. fan. Best possible result if you're a Jeff Burton fan. And he is ancient right now, by the way. Bobby Labonte finishes in second. Tony Stewart finishes third. Johnny Benson in fourth. Good run for the 10 car. Kenseth in fifth. Johnny Sauter, Ryan Newman, Harvick in 8th. Jimmy Johnson, Michael Waltrip down in 10th. So Harvick not doing himself any favors. Tony Stewart a good finish. Yeah, kind of keeps it, I would say, respectful. Now he is definitely a full race behind Ward Burton, or Jeff Burton. Gosh, I can't believe I did that. No important DNFs. 3.7 second margin of victory. Nadu, Labonte, and Newman are the DNFs. If anybody really is interested, Dale Jr. wins, leads the most laps. He's going to try and claw his way back into the championship fight with his 8th win of the year. Jeff Burton finishes second. Coy Gibbs with a hell of a run finishing third. Harvick finishes 4th. Kenseth in 5th. Jimmy Johnson started on the pole and finished 6th. Ashton Lewis Jr. in 7th. Tony Stewart, Jeremy Mayfield, Mike McLaughlin with the top 10. J-Mac right there in 11th. He's been running really well, surprisingly, this year. That's a shocker. 0.8 of a second. The margin of victory at Dover. I don't know. Shane Hall got outrun by fantasy drivers. Everybody laugh at him. Fuck you, Shane Hall. Bobby Labonte wins. When was the last time we saw Bobby Labonte win? It's been a long time. Tony Stewart finishes second. Tim Sauter finishes in third. Harvick in fourth. Jimmy Johnson. I keep wanting to say Jimmy Jam, and I keep saying Jimmy Johns instead, like an idiot. In fifth, Johnny Benson, Jeff Burton, Dale Jr., Steve Park, Matt Kenseth, Kurt Busch in 11th. Kenseth was 10th. Bobby Labonte, let your teammate win for the championship's sake. Come on, man. Oh, no. Chad Chaffin DNF'd. 1.7 second margin of victory. Kenseth DNFs. Eli Gold finishes dead fucking last of all the runners. Yikes. 1.7 second margin of victory. Whoa! Jimmy Johnson starts on the pole and wins? What? Holy shit. Kurt Busch finishes second. Tony Stewart in third. I can't believe he did it. He did it, boys. He started on the pole and didn't DNF or finish like 23rd. Tony Stewart finishes in third. Dale Jr. in fourth. Coy Gibbs with a top 5. Jeff Burton in 6th. Kevin Harvick in 7th. McLaughlin, Jay Sauter, and Jamie McMurray with a top 10. Ricky Craven in 11th. Oh, that feels good. I think he won last episode too, and I was like, meh, I'm used to this. I didn't think he was going to win this year, let alone start on the pole and win a fucking race. Jeez. Ugh, Tony Stewart DNFs. Good thing Bobby Labonte didn't let you win that race. Yeah, man, that sucks. I was gonna. There's nothing mean I can say. Like it's Talladega. They say, oh no, oh, no, dog. Jeff Burton DNFs. It would have been a good race for Tony Stewart not to DNF. That's for sure. 2/10 margin of victory. 0.269. Nice. I had to slide it in there. Johnny's. Oh my God, we were so close to a shock winner. Wow. Okay, Johnny Sauter, your winner at Talladega. Incredible. Jeff Green finishes in second. Newman finishes in third. Kurt Busch in fourth. Kenseth in fifth. Dan Pardis, Kevin Harvick, Michael Waltrip, Rick Edwards, Tim Sauter is your top 10. Jimmy Johnson finishes 11th. Dale Jr. down in 12th. I mean, I don't think Harvick is... I think Harvick's out of it. So, I mean, obviously Dale Jr. going to be the points leader, but, like, how brutal is the gap going to be, right? That's really the question. And we're going to answer that question in 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. Jeff Burton is still the points leader. I don't know how. 9.2 average finish. Dale Jr. 13 points back with a 9.2 average finish. 9.2 to 9.2. Okay, interesting. Harvick back in it. 97 points back. Dark horse. Tony Stewart, 155 points back. If he didn't DNF, he would literally be the fucking points leader right now. I think. That is insane. He's still in it, though. He's not out of it. Kurt Busch, if something catastrophic happens to anybody, Kurt Busch, right there. Like, still pretty far out of it, but he's still right there. Oh my gosh. This is about to be one hell of a championship battle, isn't it? Oh gosh. There's 2 spots we can't see. 1.2 second margin of victory at Lowe's Motor Speedway. Both Evernham cars DNF'd. Jamie McMurray and Johnny Benson DNF'd. Okay, nobody with major championship implications. 13 points was the gap. I don't remember the gap back to Harvick. It was a lot. Kenseth wins. Matt Kenseth wins. Is that his first win of the year? Surely it's not. No, it's not. There's no way it is. Jeff Burton finishes in second, leads the most laps. Tony Stewart in third, Harvick in fourth, Sauter in fifth, Johnny Sauter in fifth. Michael Waltrip, Jeff Green, Robbie Gordon, oh no. Brian Vickers, oh no. Jimmy Johnson, oh no. Oh no. He's down in 16th. Junior finishes 16th. That gives Ward Burton a 78-point lead. He gained 65 points that race. Harvick, 117 back, didn't lose that much. He was 90-something back. Oh boy. The game, oh my God. The game had to think really hard for starters for Brian Vickers and John Andretti to DNF. You shouldn't have to think that hard for Vickers to DNF. 12-second margin of victory. It's going to be Jeff Burton. It's Matt Kenseth. Leads 372 laps. Bobby Labonte finishes in second. Tony Stewart finishes in third. Okay. Kurt Busch in fourth. Dale Jr., the first of our points leaders to finish, he finishes in fifth. Jeff Burton finishes in sixth and led laps. So no points gained for Junior. Coy Gibbs in seventh. Ward Burton, Ryan Newman, Jeff Green, Jamie McMurray in 11th. No, Harvick's done. Harvick's just, he's done. He's cooked. He is cooked. And Harvick DNFs. Nice. Junior needs to make up 78 points in 4 races. He did not DNF, which is a good start. That is a great start. That is not good. That is really not good. Yeah, it's over. He's 178 plus 30. So he's 118 points back. It's Jeff Burton with the win. Kurt Busch in second. Brian Vickers finishes in third. Tony Stewart finishes fourth. Dale Jr. in fifth. Jay Sauter in sixth. Jimmy Johnson, Bobby Labonte, Johnny Sauter, Johnny Benson, Johnny Andretti. We got Johnny, John, and Jimmy, and Jay. Don't know. I'm losing my mind. Wow, Jeff Burton. Clutching up late. That's huge. Yeah, 3 races left, 180 Our 108-point lead. Tony Stewart 185. It's Jeff Burton's to lose. It is Jeff Burton's to lose. Dale Jr. has had such a shit second half of the season. It's incredible. Harvick said, fuck it. If I'm out of it, I'm done. DNF here at Phoenix, 7.5 second margin of victory. Oh, Dale Jr. tried too hard. DNF at Phoenix. Jeff Burton finishes 5th. Bobby Labonte, your winner. Tony Stewart finishes 2nd. He's just too far back. Ryan Newman finishes in 3rd. Kenseth, Jeff Burton, Kurt Busch, Johnny Sauter, Ward Burton, Coy Gibbs, Jeremy Mayfield. This is crazy. This is our first new championship winner since obviously Kenseth, but Kenseth has been in it a lot. He'd been in the mix quite a bit. 2 races left. Well, now there's 1 race left. We just have to look at the results of Homestead. 10.2 second margin of victory. It's like a 200-point gap. There's no point in looking. Bobby Labonte, Johnny Sauter, Brian Vickers, DNF. We already know. Dale Jr. Wow. Dale Jr. wins. Leads 222. How many? 223 laps. Okay. Rick Edwards finishes in 2nd. Newman, McLaughlin, Jeff Burton. I mean, picks up 30 points. It doesn't matter, though. Tony Stewart in 6th. Jeremy Mayfield, Jay Sauter. That's Tim Sauter, sorry. Kyle Petty, Ashton Lewis Jr., your top 10. We'll take a look at the standings, because I'm pretty sure it's over, but... Yep. Junior, 1 more win. It's too late, buddy. It's too late. Yeah, he's not even in 2nd. Tony Stewart is 180 points back. Jeff Burton is your 2018 champion. He is so old. He is almost... No, he is. He is 51 years old. Winning a championship. I'm going to have to look. I don't know who the oldest championship winner is in NASCAR history. 8.4 average finish. That is disgusting as a championship winner. That's nasty work. Nobody DNFs at Atlanta. 10.4 second margin of victory. Jeff Burton caps off his season with a win. Oh my fucking god. He went from... he went from 8th to 1st in 1 lap and just led them all. Yeah, okay. Matt Kent, who led the other lap? Jesus. Matt Kenseth finishes 2nd. Dale Jr. finishes 3rd. Jeremy Mayfield, Kurt Busch, your top 5. Tony Stewart, Kevin Harvick, Bobby Labonte, Jimmy Johnson, Coy Gibbs, your top 10. That is the most egregious thing I've seen in this entire simulation. That is not fucking possible at all, but it's fine. I hope you stayed to this point in the video because that is incredible. Oh my god. We have a new champ. A new champion. Shock champion, honestly. Jeff Burton, your 2018 champion. And how did he do it? By winning 7 races. Finishing with 21 top 5s, 30 top 10s. That's pretty rather close to what I said he was going to do, I think. 8.2 average finish. It's just... That is insane at 51 years old. Yeah, okay. Well, well, 8, I mean, he is the man of mystique. He led 324 laps in a race. He started 8th. At least he didn't start like 20th or something and do it. I would have flipped the fuck out. Tony Stewart finishes in 2nd. 3 wins on the season for Smoke. That's not bad. 8.6 average finish. 2nd in the points for the first time since 2014. So... a good run. I'm disappointed he doesn't have a championship yet, though, either. Dale Jr. won 9 races again. 20 top 5s. 26 top 10s. Yeesh. Yeesh. Not good. Not very good. 9.7 average finish. Kurt Busch finishes in 4th, actually. He passed Harvick. Oh my god. 1 win, 15 top 5s, 20 top 10s, 9.7 average finish. Harvick all the way down in 5th. Come on, man. Get it together. 11.2 average finish. It's been a good season. Johnny with 2 wins, 8 top 5s, 20 top 10s. After kind of a breakout season last year, it slips back down. 8th in points is not terrible, though. Jimmy Johnson finishes 9th in points after winning a race in 3 straight years. It's good to see. Good to see. If it were to keep going, he'd finish 9th next season. He'd win a championship in approximately 2020... I don't fucking know. 2026 or some shit. Dale Jr. leads the circuit with 9 wins. Jeff Burton had 7. Labonte and Kenseth each with 4. Tony Stewart and Harvick with 3. Johnny Sauter with 2. Tim Sauter, Ryan Newman, Jimmy Johnson, Kurt Busch, all 1 win apiece. And top 5s, Jeff Burton with 21, 30 top 10s, average finish at 8.2. Kurt Busch actually had a 9.7 average finish. That's pretty damn good. He had as good of an average finish as Dale Jr. And Jesus Christ, he led 3,000 laps. He led like, is that 30%? No, it's not 30%, is it? Yep. Maybe? Maybe. It's a lot of laps led. That's all I know. What a season. Yeah, it's 3 out of 10. So that would be 30% of all laps led. Jesus, man. Jeff Burton, magical season here in 2018. Yeah, we'll go look at we'll look at awards real quick. No Rookie of the Year. Jimmy Johnson and Jay Sauter, your pole winners. Dale Jr. won 2 Noble 5s. Chevy wins the manufacturers, and Jeff Burton, obviously your points, or your lap champion, points champion also. So yeah, time for silly season, and then, yeah, we'll talk about silly season and get out of here. Well, Kyle Petty has called it quits, and at least got a top 5 in his last year. Mike McLaughlin also retires. Had a pretty good year also. I mean, not bad. 4 top 5s, 10 top 10s. They're going to be replaced by fantasy drivers. Sure. Sure thing. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. That's it. That's silly season. No, I don't want to change any settings. And we're here for 2019. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, make sure to fill out the Google form in the description. That way we can try and do some awards. I plan on dropping 2017 and 2018 today, 2019 and 2020 tomorrow on Saturday, and then giving you guys some time to fill out the Google form, and then doing 2021 and the award show on Sunday, and then premiering it. So yeah, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to stay tuned for the end of this series and the beginning of the NASCAR Thunder 2000 series. And I hope you have a good one. We will see you tomorrow.